Well, don't just stand out there. Come on in and see what I've been accomplishing the last week or two. Look at this. We have got shelving. Not all the shelving is up, but yeah, we have got a ton of shelving up. We still have our coolers. We've got a few of them on the bottom shelf. Two of them are empty. One of them is full of cigars. Everything in here right now is in boxes or it's in bags. We're still getting the humidor acclimated, and we're doing pretty good. We're averaging right now 62% because I've been in and out of here straightening things up, but we've been averaging 65% and right at between 72 and 75 degrees. Trying to keep that humidity down, or to keep the temperature down, humidity down since the temperature's a little higher. Remember, with any humidor, walk-in, cool, whatever, you can always control one of the two. It's rare you can control both. If your temperature is too high, get that humidity down. If the humidity is too high, get that temperature down. When they both 70, that's when the perfect storm, mold, bad things can happen. Speaking of mold, we're looking at a company that does they have a device that can cleanse the air and get mold trapped inside this device before it can actually affect any of your cigars. So we're actually looking at that too. I met them at PCA a couple of years ago. Now that this is done, I'm going to reach out to them and probably get one of their units. But yeah, this is what we've got. So you'll notice we got ashtrays here. All of these shelves are 12-inch shelves, 11 5/8, whatever it was. And then we did 18-inch shelves here, so I had to put two pieces together because I had all of my humidors, my desktop humidors inside here. I thought that would be a cool display. And then my good buddy Casey Aldulami said, hey, no, that's bad. That can cause your desktop humidors to split, to crack. So I moved them out of here, and I got them on the bench top behind the bar or the countertop. So I had to move all the ashtrays in here. Jessica kind of digs the way the ashtrays look on the one shelf. So we may end up keeping them in here. Obviously, we're not going to use them as ashtrays, and we're not going to use the majority of them anyways because they're such beautiful pieces. But yeah, we've got everything, all the shelves inside here. We did put two fans in here. I've got one up here and one down there, and they're usually just on high 24 hours, 24/7. Kind of blowing different, get that mixture of air going inside here and getting that humidity everywhere, ceiling, walls, remember humidity sinks, rises. I don't know what that debate is, if we're still debating that or whatever. All I know is I got to get the humidity moving around here to get that to get everything humidified. I think it came out really good. That Perota wood, I think it was a good choice. It looks really good. We ended up not staining or oiling or waxing or doing anything on the wood. We wanted a matte finish to match the matte finish of the cedar walls, and I think that came out beautifully. I'm still happy with this little Amazon Air Care humidifier. It's working pretty good. I do not have that running on its own. I come in when I get out of work, usually turn my computer on. I set this at a 65%, and I'll let it go for a couple of hours, and then I'll manually turn it off. I'm not comfortable enough yet of letting anything go. Now, it is a big bucket of water, so there is a big bucket of water here. It just doesn't have the fan pushing it all up. So there is going to be a little evaporation within here, and I'm okay with that. Maybe one day in the future, I'll be comfortable of setting it and forgetting it, but for right now, no need to do that. What else we got going on? That's about it. We're slowly, like I said, getting some cigars in here. We do have all of our tupper doors that we've been, these are just, each one CLE, Tatuaje, Balmoral, I've got miscellaneous ones. We got Tabaks, Stogie Road cigars, Sinistro. So a lot of these Tupper doors have one specific brand in them. And then eventually they'll be out of the Tupper doors and they'll be in cedar trays lined up, stacked up. So, like I said, everything else we got the boxes, all up in here. Everything, like I said, everything that's in here right now is in protective packaging. There are no loose cigars inside here just because I just don't want to deal with any issues with loose cigars right now. I kind of just want to get this room really humidified. We'll be doing a full humidor tour sometime soon. I did finally get the wire in one of those little channels. Yeah, I know it goes at an angle. I can already hear people saying it, but that wire is really thick cord that comes out of there, and I couldn't make it do a 90 without really bending it. And I'm like, I would rather just give that a little bit of a gradual bend to go up and then just have it be crooked like that, then force a 90 on a power cord. And that's not what I want to do. So we do have some more shelf brackets coming in. As you can see, I've got one here. So we're probably going to put another shelf in between here and then probably one more shelf down there. The benefit, so I did use 3/4 inch lumber, and some people did say, you probably didn't need that third bracket. True 3/4 inch. That wood is going to be sturdy. You're never going to put enough on that wood to bow that wood or bend that wood. That's not why we put the middle bracket up. If I have a bunch of boxes here and I didn't have a bunch here, what I could do is just put another bracket here and then just have a shelf in the middle here. If I only had a few things here and we had to stack everything else up, that's the reason for the 3 shelf brackets, or the 3 uprights, standards, whatever you want to call them. So we could put in different heights, move everything, put in short shelves if we wanted. I don't know what we're going to do, if we're going to convert these back to 12-inch shelves. We did, remember at the very beginning, I did say I wanted these to go around in a U shape. Well, the room is crooked. Everything in my whole house. And then there was the slope of the concrete a little bit. I couldn't make that happen. So, it is what it is. I think it looks good just the way it is. It's just, I don't know. I built this. So I built this. That's why things are slightly crooked. Because this is the first big project that I worked on. There may not look like there's a lot of cigars in here right now if you look around, but I mean, if you count the Tupper doors and what's in here, there's almost 3,000 cigars sitting in here right now. That's a lot of cigars that are in here. So that's why it kind of looks empty. That's why we built it big, lots of shelves. I don't know how many. I'm assuming we could probably comfortably hold, depending on if we fill up coolers on the bottom, maybe 25,000, maybe 30,000 cigars. Yeah, we could fit quite a bit of cigars in here, and I hope we never get that many cigars. I'm just saying, thinking about that price. Speaking of price, did some math. We're right at about 10 grand building this. Not too bad when we consider if you have a couple of nice big uprights that hold a couple thousand cigars each. If you get a really, really high-end one that's really nice, you're talking about $3,000, $3,500 a piece. I mean, you could be $7,000 just in a couple of uprights, converting a closet into a humidor for about 10 grand. It is a no-brainer for me. This is a super great project that I think most people could do themselves. All right, that's all we got for now. We'll probably have another update here in probably a month once this gets seasoned. We start bringing a few more cigars in there. So we'll see you on the next video.